Hello again.
As you wish,
The Abyss is back to being almost unfair, so I've decided to tackle each chamber separately. This time, I'm using the full might of my account. This Abyss buffs shield units by granting extra damage while attacking with the shield on. We'll take advantage of this, and I highly recommend other players do too. We use the Taser team here because it can fight the enemy lineup well, but also because Beto's shield activates the buff. The fight is an immediate RNG, as the lava monsters must group up on their own. They need to be defeated in around 30 seconds to give time to the rest of the run. The Aramite duo has high resistances during their summoning animation, so save bursts and skills once they're done. Focus on the summons to remove the bonus resistances of their summoners. Sucrose can pull the Aramites once their summon is dead. Finally, the awful consecrated beasts are back. This is another RNG issue. Their attacks will separate you from them, making hitting both a nightmare.
Rain outlines your fate.
Fortunately, for this run they both chose all melee attacks, allowing us to deal massive damage to both at the same time.
Stand clear.
Midnight Phantasm.
Witness the power for what?
We have a very slow clear time, but the run is still possible. For this half, we bring in the Melt team, which has the highest possible DPS out of all 4-star teams. However, we sub Kaya out for Layla, because as we've mentioned before, there is an extra damage buff when characters are shielded, and it's much stronger than Kaya's damage output. This half also has the Primo Geovishap boss, and it's much easier to deal with Layla's constant shield. Now all that's left is for us to keep attacking and try to beat the timer.
Don't be scared. Lights out. Let's light it up. The night is cold. Off we go. Cold. Reminds of the You can't run. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's. Not now. Stars shine for shiver. Nice and spicy. You can't run. The night is cold. Don't be scared. Everybody stand back. Let's light it up.
We beat the boss with barely a second left. This is probably the most difficult chamber out of all. For this half, we bring in a Hyperbloom team and Carrara for the shield buff. The boss will immediately enter its invulnerable flying mode, and it will launch strong attacks. It will create 2 pillars that you must destroy with reactions, and you can force 1 pillar to spawn on you by staying under the dragon. We destroy the pillars thanks to Shinchio's swords, and without the pillars, the dragon will fly much lower, allowing us to hit it with attacks. Kuki's burst is very useful here. Once we break its shield, the dragon falls and it really doesn't have that much HP. We easily create a ton of hyperblooms and maintain Carrara's shield for the damage buff.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me lead you. I'll settle this. Stand with me. Step back. Try this on for size. Share this with a smile. Dissipate. Go.
We end up having plenty of time for the next half. The Abyss Papilla is pretty much unfair, requiring an absurd amount of elemental application to break if you don't have a Natlon team. I certainly don't have one, and we barely stop the super attack on time, despite having Fischl and Xiangli, 2 units with both high damage and elemental application.
Let's light it up!
Beto is once again here, not only for the shield buffs, but also because the boss does so much damage that it can kill with one attack. If you're struggling on this boss, make sure your comp have fast elemental application, and can survive a hit plus the status effect damage the boss inflicts.
By royal decree! Let's light it up! Take this! Wings of darkness! Eyes on me! Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up! Bubba, get them! Oz, reveal my...
Midnight Phantasm.
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
These 2 bosses can hit hard, but their low health pool makes them the easiest chamber out of them all. For the 3rd chamber, we're still using Hyper Bloom, but replacing Carrara for Ningguang. We open with a combo that crystallizes so that we can get the shield buff up again. Ningguang is the fastest at breaking the Geo heads, and it's truly unfortunate that Kachina is very slow at it, because having more options would be nice. We try to bring the Wolf Lord to 50% HP as soon as possible. The boss will fly lower to attack twice before it shields up. Here, I made a mistake. I let my shield break. This led to a big DPS loss that could have been easily avoided.
Give up. Don't waste my time. It's nothing.
Notice how I made Ningguang crystallize first, then ran to the left side of the Wolf Lord to pick up the crystal shield. Note that the crystals will always appear on the Wolf Lord's left side, near the head.
Outlines of fate. I'll settle this. Don't waste my time. It's nothing. Submit.
I made a few execution mistakes, so we got really behind on time. The Ian Blight Drake is a straightforward fight, but needs to be shot down first. We're reusing the same team in the previous chamber because the comp retains all its advantages. Melt might work too, just bring Diona to shoot it down. I paused the game here as I wasn't sure if I got the kill on time, and visually confirmed that the Drake was dead first, before continuing to the final star screen.